That is not a child. That is a small legal authority with organized crime tendencies. At 5 years old, on the surface, angel, curly hair, big eyes, probably says, thank you, in public like she's running for office. But at home, she's running a courtroom with consequences. One day I told her, sweetie, you need to clean up your toys. She didn't argue. That's how I knew something was wrong. She slowly turned, crossed her arms, and said, let's review what happened. Excuse me? She pointed at the floor. These toys, she said, were used for important activities. Like what? I asked. Building a hospital. And also a wedding. Of course. Then she narrowed her eyes slightly. And you stepped on it. I blinked. It was 1 block. She raised her hand. Please don't interrupt the judge. I had to look away. Then she continued. So now we have a situation. A situation. Yes, I said carefully. The situation is you need to clean up. She shook her head slowly. No. Pause. The situation is you helped make the mess. I stared at her. I stepped on one piece. She nodded. That was a very active step. I could feel the trial slipping away from me. Then she leaned closer. I am willing to negotiate. There it was. The mafia boss entered the room. What are your terms? I asked. She held up one finger. You held me clean. Second finger. I get a snack. Third finger. And no yelling. I almost laughed. That's your deal. She nodded. Final offer. I crossed my arms. And if I say no? She shrugged. Then the toys stay. Calm. Cold. Strategic. I sighed. Fine. We'll do it together. She smiled immediately. Good choice. Then, as we started picking things up, she casually added, you are learning. I stopped. Learning what? She looked at me with those big innocent eyes. How to behave. I almost dropped the toy in my hand. 5 years old. And somehow, I'm not raising a child. I'm being trained by one.